Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Legend. Welcome back to Broken Lords on Endless. Welcome back to me getting eaten by bug monsters over and over and over again for your enjoyment. Listen, it's not the case that I'm not also enjoying it, but I do feel a little bit bad that I've lost so many times in a row. It's alright, we're shaking it off. We're moving forward here. So, Purple has a Guardian that is just absolutely terrifying. They built the Water Guardian. They got its stats up super high. I assume it's a combination of it being very high level and it having good equipment on. And we cannot even begin to imagine fighting that thing. Once we get to Tier 2 Adamantium and Palladian weaponry, we can have another look at it. Or we can build our own Guardian, which is a thing that I usually do not do. Because usually the AI does not use the Guardians very well. Usually don't have to. But we're talking about... We're 4 techs out. Two turns on this, and then 3 more techs beyond that before we get to Era 5. I'm concerned. I'm not going to lie to you. That we may not be able to kill Purple. It's okay. We don't actually need Purple to die. And actually, while we're talking about this, let's take a look at the scoreboard. We don't need Purple to lose. We just need them to lose their capital. Okay, so the scoreboard indicates that Blue is doing very poorly. Their score is actually lower than ours is. Red is absolutely killing it, which we knew. Purple's score is ticking downward. Is this all my interference? Or, I mean, Red's shooting upward in the same period. Is Red taking stuff from Purple? Let's see what the diplomacy indicates. Purple is at war with me and with Blue. Okay. So Blue's probably going to lose the game fairly soon, it looks like. Their score has dropped a lot. So there's some possibility, if we could get a temporary ceasefire from Purple, there's some possibility that we could roll down here and consume Blue, which would be good for us. We also still don't know how Green is faring. We haven't actually met them yet. So I think we probably do have to pull back. I see this is not a lone unit anymore. I think we probably do have to pull back an army. As much as I hate to do this, his top tier units are simply too good. We have to take that threat seriously. Okay, well, so we're going to, and I guess these guys will just go back in the garrison. They're not going to be able to challenge the Necrodrone by themselves. Alright, it's all good. Generally speaking, the way we've won games is by making our troops vastly superior to the enemy troops. Getting ahead on science, and then winning with small numbers against overwhelming odds through the fact that our troops are really good. Here we're not really able to do that. Their troops are so good that I don't feel at all sure that we will ever catch up. The Water Guardian just knocked down my Palladian Extractor. I needed that. Alright, and they're starting stuff. Okay. So they're going for Kalal, maybe? And you can see they brought multiple groups of units this time. Can I see them? Okay. Alright, well I don't think they're going for Kalal, or at least they want to merge up first, because otherwise he'd be sieging it. Maybe they're going for the capital? Hard to say. Anyway, Real Kata is leveling up. How close are we to winter? 1 to 12 turns. Okay, so winter could happen any time now. I'm going to go ahead and take Cold Operator to make it so that we're not affected by the winter movement reduction penalty. This seems like a time where our units need to be mobile. I do not want winter to fall and prevent me from reinforcing. Alright, well, it's a single Necrodrone. I don't think this is probably going to be very exciting to watch, and we're not going to make a lot of decisions during it, so let's just... Okay. Nobody died, they didn't bring in their reinforcements. So, we know that Rondaria's garrison is pretty bad. Forager 4s are not top of the line, and this Proliferator has base gear on. Also, that leveled up a governor. That leveled up the governor of this city, so that that's getting us a little bit of extra Dustwater each turn. How are we doing on Dustwater? Ah, it is Dustwater time. Oh, it got us to 89%. Alright, if we can scrounge up one little bit of approval, we can go up to ferment. It might even be worth pulling the Silix off and re-assimilating. No, we need the strategics to be coming in as quickly as possible. I was going to say maybe we should re-assimilate the eyeless ones for the approval. Maybe I should get a second assimilation slot. It's something I often don't do. But there are techs to give you more assimilation ability. Maybe that would be worthwhile. I don't suppose there's enough of any particular luxury to... No. Well, at some point we're going to have enough Titan bones that we can run a booster, right? What do we get, 2.5 per turn? Yeah. Is there a city... Let's look at the newer cities. Okay, this one doesn't have a central market yet. That's how we'll do it. So I'm going to rush by that. Let's try to get to Fervent as quickly as possible. It's a big deal. I'm assuming you have one. Yeah. But this city has a fair number of water exploitation tiles. There's a bunch of river. There's a lot of stuff we could build here. Why don't we build a dust depository? Now, I don't know if I want to rush this, because we should turn some of this dust into more people. At the very least, Lendfell should get another person. And we still have enough to rush that. Okay, that seems like an okay use of our dust. Okay, sorry, that had a little giant sneeze. Giant, slightly painful sneeze there. Alright. So I think... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They're just charging through our territory, not fighting our front cities. But... we shall meet them. Okay, there's still a boat. I have a boat that I haven't commanded yet. Okay, that was enough to come in sight of green, and now we know green's position on the scoreboard, and it is low. Okay. So, the Supremacy victory is almost certainly going to be our only viable victory type. We need to be the only player who still has control of our original capital. We don't have to control everybody else's capital. We just have to make sure everybody else loses their capital. Probably it is going to be the case that we have to take Red's capital from them. But with any luck, we can get some of the other... Usually what happens is some of the necrophages will take some of the other necrophages' capitals. We haven't really seen that this game. And I'm surprised that with blue and green having as little score as they do, that they're still in control of their original capital cities. So we're going to have to start prodding the geopolitical situation such that some losses start to occur. Alright, well, let's see if we can find another fortress out here. Because the sea region is... Aha! The sea region is still remarkably open. I think purple might be the only player who built boats. We have no direct evidence of other boats, right? Oh, do we see green boats? We might have. Anyway, I don't remember. What is your plan? Are we going to threaten Rondaria? Oh, I'm on the other side of the cliff. Let's move around like this. Okay, so Rondaria has a garrison that we're not afraid of, and 600 fortification. I wish I had a better feeling for where that water guardian is. Alright, let's not... I don't want to get caught in position and then have the water guardian run out of the shadows and murder us. Yeah, I guess let's just wait back here. It's really inconvenient that... Does Lendfell have right-of-way? Are the roads just not rendering? Because sometimes that happens. Yeah, they do have right-of-way. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, force it to draw the roads. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's inconvenient that the roads go back this way around the cliff. Around this cliff instead of coming down. Yeah, this. By the way, that's a good tip. If the roads in your regions are not appearing while you're looking out here at the strategic view, if you just zoom in and then zoom back out, it usually fixes it. Well... Alright. We just have to be really careful about how we handle things here. Purple has some overwhelming units. and we are going to have to conduct something of a guerrilla campaign. Straight lines of combat are not going to work, because that Guardian is going to run us over. Go with maximum fastness. Fly for all you're worth. Nope, we're not going to catch him. Alright, well, I think it's pretty obvious at this point that they are going for the capital. What's happening up here? Do we see anything up here? I could come in and try to pillage some of their stuff. Oh yeah, here comes the Guardian. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to charge to either city in defense. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't start sieging Rundaria. I bet we would have been caught out. Alright, so we'll have to catch these guys next turn, I guess. Still have half a movement point left. There's not too many hexes this time, though. I think we should be able to catch these ones. Alright, let's see what this fortress wants. Ooh, it's empty. Okay, let's see what the quest is, and then we're probably just going to take it, because it has no defenders. Ensure fervent in Gmail. Well, we're probably getting that. But there's no reward aside from some pixie blood. Yeah, whatever. Let's just take the fortress over. Okay, so Adamantian and Titan Bones, pretty cool. It's nice to have the Titan Bones coming in faster. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold this. We do know that there are neutral ships who will take it back at some point. So we need 3 more techs. What are our techs going to be? We could research Mithrite, rather Hyperium weapons, because we don't have any Mithrite sources. We could research weapon or armor or something made out of Hyperium. Imperial funding will be important to pick up. It's a valuable tech, but we don't have the Hyperium extractor up yet. I believe we're working on it. Maybe I should just get cultural indoctrination? This doesn't do anything in this particular game because necrophages cannot be allied with. Endless mechanisms is something I don't usually get. But I'm really at a loss for useful stuff here. I mean, I guess we could push for more science. That's probably a good idea, actually. Let's focus on getting some science. Because what I'm thinking here is that we may need the Serum of Iteru to actually be in this game. Speaking of more science, what's Therat up to? Because we should designate a science city and get the Center for Mineralogy up. And I suppose it can be any city. Alright, you still need a whole bunch of basic stuff. Yeah. Iapoli probably should be worrying about troops at this moment, I would think. We can rebuild the Palladian extractor, I guess. He's going to knock it down again at some point, but I think we need the Palladian coming in as quickly as possible. He might not knock it down again right away. It feels kind of crummy, but so we are fervent now? Yeah, okay, we pushed up to 91. Alright, so we're still making troops in some places, as we must. Oh, now that we own a fortress, yes, we can see that there are indeed 3 fortresses in this ocean. Bastion East, Listening Post West, and Manufactorium North. Bastion East, Listening Post West. Really? The names of those would suggest to me that this is to the east of this. It must be, like, right here? I mean, I guess that's where we'll go look. Alright. I'm concerned, certainly, about our long-term survival. This is frustrating. So we should heal these guys up. Where do I want to stand? Where's the... From here, I can get here. I can get down here in one turn. Yeah, I can get down here with 4 moves, and I'm going to have 8 on any real turn. I guess it's fine to just be right here. Oh, Lenfell should be building. Lenfell needs... This stuff is valuable. An alchemy lab would be nice. We'll put the workshop up here. Actually, I'll just rush the workshop, whatever. And keep buying citizens, because we don't really have anything else useful that we can buy. Yeah, I don't know that any place in particular is obviously better for the Science City. Oh, maybe Kajnor should be our Science City? Well, Kajnor has the canal locks, though. Kajnor needs to be where we're building military. I'm just thinking that a place with access to a lot of anomalies is good for the big boosts off of Climatology Guild and the cryometric monitors. Yeah, you know what? I think it's just going to be the capital. So how long would it take us to build the center? Well, it's trivial to buy it out. Okay, we're going to transfer that city to science. Because we're going to have to, like I said, we have to get to Tier 2 Palladian and Adamantine weapons, and then we have to get to Serum of Etero after that, probably. As much as I don't like having to go into the 6th era before we can really fight. Alright, so let's not be right on the front. We can defend Lenfell from here. I think they're going to try to take their city back. Wait, did he get in the water? He did get in the water. Strange. I guess we'll... Where's he going? Okay, they're pillaging our extractors. They're not really going after any city. Well, they'll retreat when we do this. Oh. Randaria has added some new troops to its garrison. Proliferator 2, I assume, yeah, has real stats. Yeah, do it. He did 254 dust worth of damage and brought us 400 dust. Well, I appreciate that. I'm assuming this guy's just going to retreat. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll just play cleanup down here. Oh, Dearth of Dust started. That's going to hurt us, but we're past the point of the game where it's going to hurt us a ton. Here's the neutral navy that takes back the fortress from us. There's nothing we can do about that. It's very difficult to hold fortresses with a single ship. Land late in the game. If you do it early enough before neutral navies start spawning, that's one thing, but... Alright, we need stuff. We have access to mining rights now. We need mining rights. In our important cities. This city doesn't need it, so here we just build a stalwart. We're gonna need those troops to keep rolling through. How expensive is it to buy out the... Oh, that's not too bad. Let's rush the Hyperium Extractor. We should definitely get that done. And let's buy some population. Can I... You know what, I'm gonna rush this out. We're gonna move everybody over to Science, and we're going to equip Saluzzo with the Science Tome. Let's eject this dude and merge him up into that army. Titan bones are common, I guess. So yeah, Randaria has actual units and 600 fortification. We should run a Dust Bishop and one of the stalwarts from here up to this. Mimosi is on a similar amount of fortification. Alright, well, nobody can say we're not making progress. As to whether this progress is going to allow us to hold some kind of victory, we'll see. Alright, so at the very beginning of the turn here, I want to start combat here, and then not resolve it right away. So that we'll lock the positions of these two purple armies, and we can go and consider some other stuff for a minute. In particular, I want to watch that Water Guardian. Alright, so let's merge these up. Yeah, he made landfall again. If we caught him alone, I wonder if we could get him... Let's get back on the road. I'm trying to think, how much movement does he have left? 0. Oh right, he disembarked. I'm wondering if we were to catch him alone, how likely it is that he would retreat. Sometimes the AI retreats their units when there's not really a good reason to do so. Okay, so if we catch him from this side, notice it's trying to make me fight him from this side. If we do that, it just barely includes Randaria in the battle. So I think if we catch him from this side, it shouldn't. But now it would include this Necro Drone. I'm trying to think, if we can catch him alone, he might retreat, which would make him fightable afterward, because he'll have so much less health. Maybe we should just run down this way and try to pillage this thing. It has 120 fortification health, and we have 62 fortification damage. We'd be completely abandoning Lenfell, but we can't defend Lenfell. I'm gonna get back on the road in a position where I can come to the defense of either of these cities. I don't think we're going to be able to push through, unfortunately. Okay, Argbad Rose Valhalla is going to start working up toward bonus initiative on units, and more importantly, lots of extra life on units. Plus 60, plus 15% is going to turn out to be a huge amount, given the base health of our units. Alright, so he's just going to retreat again. Oh no, he fought us. Okay, I appreciate that. And now this guy wants to fight us. Actually, I'm going to do this one manually. Because we have one unit who's really injured, and I want to make sure that guy is not actually part of the battle. Okay. Yep, everybody go get him. Except this guy. Alright, he attacks the hero, which actually is kind of annoying. I maybe should move the hero back. I wasn't really thinking. I'm in autopilot here. It's not good. Because what you'd normally want is for your hero to get attacked. Right, because if your hero gets attacked, your army doesn't sustain any real damage, and the hero can't actually die in combat, as long as the rest of the army's alive. But in our case, we can just buy back health on all of our non-hero units. So that was slightly non-ideal. Okay, well, we cleaned that up. That was a weird little incursion. Let's head back to the front. Can we get to the... No, we can't. Well, let's step over to here. This is the Wings of Ruin? Oh no, this is for our minor faction quest. They want us to produce a couple of Harmonites and then come and search this. I mean, we could do that. What are the rewards? I don't even know. We get 35 Quicksilver for the first part, and then I don't know what for the second part. 35 is not enough to pop a booster, right? Yeah, our booster cost is 40. Alright, this is good. The minor faction navy has chased our ship. I was hoping that this is what would happen. So if we move... How much movement do they have? They have 3. So they can go 1, 2, 3. So we want to stay close to them, but not within movable range. We want to be visible. We want them to chase. Yeah, this is safe. But not be able to catch us. This way we can lead them away from our fortress. We can keep it functional for a little while longer, get more units out of it. Okay, the next thing we need is mining rights, because this region actually does have palladium. 3717, okay. Well, I think we're going to save up then. We're going to not buy citizens this turn, because I really, really need the mining rights. In case you're not clear on what mining rights does, it just makes your resource extractors in that region produce more quickly. It's very valuable for us, because we have very few sources of the things that we need. Gimail should pick up... Actually, Gimail should probably build out some more burrows, huh? How expensive is this? Ooh. Okay, you know, we'll let that work for a turn. I want to make sure I have enough to buy out mining rights. Alright, I don't know what's going to happen up here. I'm definitely nervous. But let's keep checking the scoreboard and seeing if anybody loses their capital. Okay, blue did lose their capital. Alright, that's kind of good. That means we don't have to worry about blue. Blue is effectively out of the game from our point of view. Okay, so let's see... Oh, I have a guy here who can merge into this army. Oh no, we have 8 and 8. What am I thinking? Alright, let's see what happens with the water guy. Is he getting... He's getting back in the water. Okay. Well, I think we can take Rondaria if we can... Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should try to take Emosi instead. I mean, maybe I should run this guy down here and let's do a serious push at Emosi, because that Guardian might be stuck in a loop. Sometimes it happens, the Guardians like just wander back and forth for long periods of time. So if we can make a threat on Emosi that doesn't involve Rondaria potentially in the battle. Like, there's no cliff right here, right? Yeah, I can siege the city from here. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's threaten them. There is unfortunately a cliff here, so I can't move my units here to add to the siege, I don't think. Oh, did I see scaffolding? Are they building a Guardian? Wow, this will certainly slow them down. We'll have to see what their Guardian's going to do. Yep, the neutral ship is chasing us, so it's going to be distracted and leave our fortress alone. Yeah, okay, we're doing an okay job of dragging them clear. Wait, does this region... Do ocean regions that don't have fortresses in them still have names? I don't remember. I mean, we should come over here and look. I had assumed, based on the size of this region and the fact that Purple hadn't taken it yet, that it did not have any fortresses. And when it looks like we're going... Remember, we have this quest to do a roundup on Gimail that will give us control of this. If it looks like we're going to get control of the third fortress in the region, we should do a roundup in Gimail to grab this region as well. Okay, so we've rebuilt our Palladian extractor now. Eopoli needs a lot of things. I mean, it needs to expand. We gotta get our cities built out. So the tiles around this city are not very good. I guess we want to expand, like, make our triangle like this. Yeah, sure. Right, we have some more units coming up. Yeah, okay. Oh, research. We're still 2 techs off of pushing into Era 5. National Craftworks and Production Line are both pretty good. And I think that's more than we're likely to be able to say for any of the other techs that we still have available. We do need to pick this up, but I think this can be the last thing as we go into Era 5 because we're still waiting on some Hyperion accumulation. Also, our faction quest, the next step of our faction quest wants us to set the Military Ministry of the Empire Plan to level 3. We have 10 turns before the next Empire Plan. Ooh. Hell yeah, plus 50% industry. So what are we talking about? We're talking about 1,050 influence just for that. Now we're getting 76 per turn just from sitting here without having to do anything special. Actually, we're totally in line to be able to do like something like this with only a little extra effort, right? We're going to be at 1480, so you have to find 130 extra. We can do that. Some city that is not... Also, we're going to do this. Some city that is not vital to our dust output. This city's kind of... So that's an extra 20, 10 times. That'll be sufficient. Yeah. Okay, can we buy a citizen in Therat? I know that we're, I'm unbalancing my population a little bit, but I want all this science. Okay. I think everything we're doing here makes sense. It feels sensible enough to me, anyway. So where am I going to have to stand this army for them to contribute to this siege? I'm going to try to walk them just over to here. I don't think it will help, but it might. It might be that being adjacent to the city is enough if they're not the actively sieging army. I literally can't tell. Okay, well I know this will work. Wait, why did you stop? Okay, well apparently they want to do this. I think we can just auto... Because I bet they're not going to bring in their reinforcements. Yeah. You guys should probably heal and re-siege. Okay, their other cities are actually kind of far away. And what did the Guardian do? The Guardian just... Yeah, I think he might be stuck in a logic loop. Okay, well, we might get Emosi then. That's pretty cool. Emosi does have an adamantine extractor up. I do not have any compunctions about taking advantage of the bad AI, in case you were wondering. It sure doesn't look to me like there's a fortress over here. I may be interpreting the names of those fortresses too literally. Oh, it's over here. It actually got revealed to us. Okay, so how can I move toward this city, or this fortress, in a way that is best for keeping this guy on my tail? He's got 3 moves, so we don't want to be in this row. Right, and now he'll probably move to like 1, 2, 3. He'll move to here or here or here. Okay, yeah. Listen, don't feel bad about manipulating the minds of your enemies. Human or otherwise. Okay, we should definitely get the large-scale aquatic center going in this city. Yeah, I'll buy that out. That's pretty valuable. Dust filtration, also a good idea. We have 3 ocean tiles. And then it's going to be the hydromatic laboratory. We have some river to take advantage of. We're just going to keep building science stuff. We actually have run ourselves down on titanium. I wish more things required glass steel. Or they were easier to turn glass steel into titanium somehow. Okay, so Kajanor needs to build a stalwart, I suppose. I don't know that we're going to be able to hold that sea region for very long, even if we do get it, because again, there's a significant neutral army or navy running around, but each turn we do hold it, all of the resources that we gather from it will be increased, I think, by 1.5 times. We're just going to have our governors work on their governor skills. That water guardian just destroyed our watchtower, which is not... It's not the biggest deal. And then he's going to get in the water again. Yeah, his brain is broken. I don't know what's going on with him. Alright, let's auto-resolve, because I think we've seen this situation. Oh no! They actually did bring in the reinforcements. We lost a stalwart, and otherwise won the battle overwhelmingly. Alright, +5 initiative on units. Amazing. He has a real hero and a real unit running in here to pillage. He's doing a lot of pillaging. He's not doing a lot of actual fighting, though. He seems to believe that the conditions of this war are somewhat different than I do. Okay, so he's going to move to here-ish. So again, just trying to find the magic spot. Gonna be right on the edge of his vision. Actually, at this point, maybe I lose him. Yeah, let's just dump him here. We're pretty far away from the fortress. I don't know what he'll do, but if we end up taking this fortress, I don't want him to be right next to us when we do it, obviously. Duke Leofric Whitechapel, just level up your regions as much as possible. Should we attack? Because we know that's all that's left is militia. Yeah, this is probably the right time. Okay, purple is losing the war due to poor play, and we're just gonna enjoy that. Let's get this city's defenses in order. Alright, we have 6k. We got a ton of dust from that big battle. We can just go ahead and queue this up. I'm not really sure what we want to build yet. We definitely want this here. The city's going to want to move to dust in a moment. Why don't I just do this? Alright. We have some more money, but we don't really have a lot of things to buy from the marketplace, right? Oh, Imosi's going to need a governor, that's true. So, who is available? There's no Broken Lords up. Maybe I just wait? I don't know. A governor's valuable. Just waiting feels pretty bad. We do have Wayresigo. Industry Boost 3 is still pretty good, even though we can't make use of the food boost. I'm gonna wait for a Broken Lord to appear. So we can buy a little bit of population in the new city, although I don't think I'm gonna do that because I don't feel 1000% confident that we're going to be able to hold the city forever. Buy another point of population in Therat, rush this thing, and then start building out more boroughs, because at this point, gaining districts in Therat is a good thing. We probably want to build in such a way that we get more sea. And actually, I'm going to turn on the resource over there. This is a pretty good anomaly. Yeah, let's build here, and we'll just like construct out to get these. This city doesn't have an abbey of anomalies up either. This would be a good place to build one. And we can keep adding to this city, adding boroughs to this city for a while before actually damaging its approval level, because we have the museum here, and we can build the central market when it starts to become an issue. And then, yeah, let's buy some population in some other cities. Kajnar is a good place. Kajnar is a place where citizens can be very efficient. And Gimiel is also quite good. It's a fairly good city. Alright, so now, do we want to push... I know Rondaria is not Purple's capital. And remember, the most important thing for us is that Purple loses their capital. So should we try to push eastward and find Purple's capital? I hate to leave enemy units just running around in our lands. Oh, you know what? Before we make any decisions, what exactly did we get here? So this place has an advanced extraction thing set up on some emeralds. Has an adamantine extractor. Oh, they have delvers. Oh, we should pick up an extra assimilation slot because I still want my Silix, but delvers are plus dust, and I think that would be nice for us. It'd be cool for us to have. Okay, this city doesn't have like basic dust tech. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, we have an opening now. Somebody died. Go fill up. Alright. So do we have to come back and threaten that guy? I kind of don't want to go closer to the Water Guardian, because I don't want to do anything that's going to affect its decision-making. If it's in a loop and broken, I kind of just want to leave it there. We can see that Mean had a little bit of a garrison. We fought its garrison just now. So maybe we should press on Mean. I don't know if we're going to be able to challenge Mean without bringing down the wrath of everything around it, though. Well, let's get a little closer and see what we can see here. Oh, this is lovely, this desert territory. Mean has 1 unit left in its garrison. It's not their capital, but we can probably take it next turn, right? Attacking from this side probably includes that city down there, would be my guess. But attacking from this side, I bet doesn't. That sound was us seeing Nidya for the first time this game, in case you were curious. Okay, yeah, so we just put on a siege so that their militia don't regenerate, and then we take Mean as well. You don't have any move left, I'm assuming. Once we do that, we're plunged pretty deep into their territory, and we have to sweep to one side and eliminate. But I don't know how many regions they actually have down here. We can see that Red's border goes like this. So it may be that if we take this pocket, there won't be any more purple down here. Purple might be in much more dire straits than we thought. Alright. I'm just looking around, making sure that I'm not supposed to be doing anything that I'm missing here. We do have 693 is enough to buy out a citizen in Imosi. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk that we might just lose the city. You don't still have move. Okay. So we just attack Mean immediately before anything can move, as soon as the turn starts. Okay. It's winter. And we attack. And we win. It's a single Battleborn. Wow, it actually killed our Stalwart. A Battleborn is better than Militia, probably. Okay, the Stalwart is finished. So I'm going to just have one of these guys run out to here. And this guy can join up over here. Actually, we're going to have to come to him, it looks like. Okay. 2 armies of 8. Morton Saluzzo gets Cold Operator at exactly the right moment. Again, Cold Operator is important because there's a lot of minus dust in the winters. We didn't look at last winter, or we didn't look at the winter effects of this coming winter. We could maybe have prayed a little bit to change them, but I guess we'll survive. We don't have too many river spaces. Okay, Empire Mint and Dust Refinery, please get this stuff done. What else is in this city? Right away, a lot of the basics, a lot of fortification, advanced extraction. He really believes in emeralds. Oh, so we have a quicksilver source now. That's cool. It's going to be 3 turns to get Imperial funding. Okay. So I really wish I had a better feeling for what the southeast looked like. Alright, this is Kajnor. Kajnor doesn't particularly need mining rights. But, I mean, plus industry. Actually, you know what? Why don't we make production line instead? So this is plus 3 industry from each terrain tile that has industry on it. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And in all other ways they are identical? No, this one has slightly less adamantium in its cost. Okay. Well, we are now at the same number of tiles with industry on them as we are citizens, so production line does this while taking up a little bit less of our valuable adamantium. Quakic could build burrows, but it's never going to be a good shape. I guess it could be a line shape. It'd be okay. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll just build a little line so that we can get some more leveled up districts. Okay, they did not lose track of me. They still know exactly where I am. Okay, red does have some water territory, it looks like. Okay, so I need to search these sunken ruins, which I can't do until winter ends, because right now they're covered by an ice shelf. That's actually very inconvenient. Winter's going to be 1 to 21 turns. It's tough to know. So we're going to get cornered by that ship. We might be able to evade it. If this wasn't frozen over right now, though, this would be a lot easier. Alright. So we should move this way and try to see what's up with this city. Do I want to run these guys up into... You know what Eopolis should do, though? Eopolis should take time out from everything it's doing right now and make this stuff happen. Let's just be defensive. Or defensible, at the very least. Yeah, I think we're not going to go back for this guy just yet. So I guess both of the armies go down this way next turn, provided that nothing completely insane happens at the beginning of the turn. We'll just push down this way and see what this is, because this could be Purple's capital for all we know. And if this guy is content to sit here and attack our watchtowers, I'm just going to let him. Oh, Allegra Mordicant is healed. Well, that's nice for her. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Well, he's got something moving around. I think that was a Guardian. I think that might have been an Earth Guardian. Indeed it was. So Dallon doesn't actually have 1,000 fortification. What's happening here is that the Earth Guardian has an ability where he can sort of plant himself and make the city that he's next to have a lot of extra fortifications. This is a full-size city, and it is their capital. His Guardian seems to be caught in the same loop. He's not in the water, but he's in the space that he was in before that was in the water. So how scary is Geos 3? Pretty scary. It's not nearly as dangerous as the Water Guardian. But if we could take Dalan and then get purple to give us peace, that would be okay. We don't have to eliminate purple. Our other option is to head back north to Rondaria, I guess. He'll play defensively around his capital, I think, because he wants to hold on to it. We could try to take his other 2 regions and then come down here and get Dalan and just completely remove him from the game. It's turn 134. I'm just trying to think of... Did we leave score victory on? I don't remember what was still available. Because I don't know when the end of the game is. And there's no universe in which we win a score victory. The way scores are calculated heavily favors the AI. Heavily favors the kind of things the AI likes to do, I should say. We did pass purple, though. We are now the 2nd highest scoring player in the game, with a little over a third of red's score. So yeah, we could push down to Dalan, or we could fall back and take these 2 and then push down to Dalan. I feel pretty confident that this is the last purple region in this direction, because I think red has probably closed him off. Let's have a look at our ship. Did our ship get... I can't tell if we're being pursued or not. I'm going to come over here and get a little bit of a look at what's going on over here. Alright, so this is a hell of a distance away from where we are right now. This is probably all red territory. This might be an island, you know. That might be what's happening with green. We should check the scoreboard again, also... Okay, green still does have their original capital. I was going to say what's going on with green is that they might have been chased off to an island, but they're still holding their original capital city somewhere. Alright, well, you know what? Actually, I think I will consider our options here as far as pushing to Dalan or falling back and taking Rondaria and whatever this is. But we're going to end the episode here for today. So come back tomorrow. Despite purple having a modicum of vastly superior units, they also have a lot of crummy units. So I'm confident that we'll be able to keep pushing. And we're getting very close to having access to the best weaponry available. I think we are going to be completely successful in wiping out purple. And then it's just a matter of actually winning the damn game. So come back next time for some of that, and we'll see you then.